Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm here for a different topic. We'll be talking about the art of not giving a fuck. So, not caring about what other people think about you. So, the less you give a shit what other people think about you, the more magnetic you become. And it's an interesting thing because when you let go of giving a fuck, you will notice that people respond to you differently and that you're not attached to what other people say, think, and do. And it makes you so much magnetic. In this video, I'll just show you step by step exactly how to do that. And now, have you ever noticed that the more you let go of caring what other people think about you, the more they actually either come around, respect you, or appreciate you? But have you noticed that the more you care what other people think about you, what their perspective is, the more you want someone else's validation, love, or support, the more resistant your energy becomes, and the less they actually like you, validate you, or whatever that is. And you might wonder why that's the case. That's because there's an attachment involved, and an attachment creates resistance. An attachment also displays the energy of neediness. Now, there's a direct correlation between that of neediness and having a magnetic energy. If you have non-neediness, like a lack of neediness, that's how you become magnetic. The degree to which you have neediness inside of you is the degree to which you're also repelling love and validation and support. So this is really not about playing a game. It's all about energy. It's about energy of letting go of the neediness that you have, letting go of neediness. Now, a lot of the information that I've come across in different YouTube channels by other YouTubers are also the information in the book by Mark Manson, who has written the book of the subtle art of not giving a fuck. It's basically like not caring about what other people think about you, and it's about understanding that when you care about what other people say, think, and feel about you, you're putting them on a pedestal. You're making them very important. But what ends up happening is you end up, in a way, abandoning yourself in the process of trying to get other people to like you and appreciate you. I hope that makes sense. In this book, he also talks about neediness and how neediness is the root of all, like the energy that's literally repelling of that what you want. It's about like realizing that you have to that you can care about something, but you don't have to give a shit about things that don't actually serve you. So really, it comes down to understanding and getting clear on your own self of value and the values that you live by. This is something also that Tony Robbins talks about sometimes. Um, yeah, it's a belief that creates our reality. So whatever you believe to be true is reflected back to you. I hope that makes sense. This whole value thing, um, to be honest, I don't really understand like what values are, as values make up your sense of identity, and values are the virtues that we live by. When I say I don't really understand, it's because it took me a while to come up and understand my core values and my principles, what my values were. So once you become clear on that, then that becomes your sense of identity, basically. One of the strongest human desire there is to remain consistent to the way we define ourselves. And we all have these subconscious values. Our needs weren't met in childhood, which many of us had experienced at some level. Maybe it's not even, maybe it's not that it's our parents' fault necessarily. It's not. It could be, it could be, but that's a perspective that normally needs forgiveness. Um, so what I'm trying to say is that everything in life is fundamentally neutral. other than the meaning we give to it. And we many times took on the meanings of things that happened to us growing up, that the that and that growing up that then that remain on. And we many times took on the meanings of things that happened to us growing up, that the that and that growing up that then that remain on an autopilot until we become aware of it. And when we talk about not caring, and if we do care, that we want other people to validate us, and then we start putting other people's validation and approval on a pedestal. That's when things get weird sometimes, because we're leading in life but wanting other people's approval and validation to help fulfill our own lack of childhood need that wasn't met when we were kids. Just this is just an example. So it's all about becoming aware of the virtues we're living by. And do you live by virtues that really had you in that needy energy? If yes, what were those? What were those feelings that made you powerless, made it hard for you to set boundaries? Maybe it was because you were living by virtues and values that were outdated, that didn't serve you well. Those values, maybe those values were you, that at one hand, the thing that you wanted the most, that you valued more than anything else, was people's approval, their validation and approval. So, in a way, you can change those outdated values and virtues and start going really deep into looking at what really serves you, what's really important to you, and also slowly and gradually you try the art of practicing of not giving, not caring uh, what other people think about you, and why the less you care, the more attractive you become. Well, I hope you like this video. Please share, like, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear me speak more about these kind of topics. I will be creating 2 to 3 videos per week, and yeah. So let me know in the comments what do you think about this topic that I talked about today, and stay tuned for my next clip. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.